Silva, according to the posters. So it's going to be coming from the Rose Center in Portland, Oregon. So let's go to the Northwest side and let's start. Okay, let's get started, Jailbird. Talk about the first fight.
You know, this is Jailbird the Ellis in the house. We're starting off with Brandon the Truth Bear versus Krzysztof. I was born in Poland, Strzelecki. I think Brandon Bear, he's a good stand-up guy with some good kicks, but since he's moved down to light heavyweight, he's been suspect. And Krzysztof been looking very good training with Dan Henderson. I'm going to say Krzysztof is going to take him down with a couple punches and then submit him with Kimura, first or second round. Don Papatone, what you got, dog?
I'm going to go with Krzysztof just because, I mean, Brandon Vera, he just hasn't really proved anything to me. I mean, he just really, I don't see why he's even in the UFC anymore. The truth he needs to get out. Party
man. Okay, look, I mean, Krzysztof he's been freshman fighting since '03, went to the IFL, pretty decent fighter there, you know, having kind of records, stuff like that. And then, you know, Vera he was very low. I mean, he was always had to work to be at heavyweight. So he dropped down to light heavyweight, which I think is a good spot for him. I just don't think he's found it. I think even maybe if he was working with a different camp. I do think, though, that he's tall enough, he's got the reach enough, and doggone it, he loves himself. And he is going to beat Krzysztof. So I've got Brandon Vera, TKO. Give me some movie time there, right?
He needs some new shorts.
Yeah, he needs some new shorts.
Alright. Anyway, Don Bobby Tong.
On to the next fight. We got Nate Marquardt, Damian Maia. It's stand-up versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's the classic matchup. I'm going with Nate Marquardt. I think that he's going to avoid the takedown. He's going to catch Damian Maia, and it's all over.
Well, I too am going with Don Bobby Tong on this one to go with Nate Marquardt. I mean, if you just look at the caliber of fighters, number one, that he's been able to fight. Damian Maia's only had 5 fights, all been by submission. So you go, what kind of stand-up has he really got? You only see a wee bit of it, and when you don't, his face, I don't know if he can take it. And Marquardt's definitely got the stand-up. I mean, the only fights he's lost, the last 4 fights, was one where he got 2 points taken away from him from, you know, unintentional kind of kicks and things. So anyway, definitely Nate Marquardt, and I really think he'll take it by some kind of TKO.
He was just doubting on my boy Damian Maia. I mean, I love Nate Marquardt. No, very good striker, but Damian Maia has taken out Nate Corey, who is considered a good striker now these days, and I know his chin hasn't been, you know, tested, but how does it need to be tested when he's taking fools to the ground and choking them out? So I'm going to say Nate Marquardt TKO. Sorry, Damian Maia.
Oh my God!
Everybody, Nate Marquardt.
Moving off. All right, next fight is Chris the homeboy.
The crippler
leaving versus Jake Rochhold. This is Chris Leavin's first fight back after a 9-month suspension because of steroids, supposedly to help him speed up from injury from his training from his last fight. However, once again, I think this goes back to what we were talking about just here. The last fight is that it's kind of a stand-up versus a ground issue, and I don't think that Jake has enough experience with someone like Chris Leavin, who can take some shots to the face, although I don't know how many shots he'll really give to the face, considering his wrestling in college and stuff like that. And I think that because, you know, there is the home court advantage in some instances that really help. Chris Leavin was born and grew up in Portland, and the hometown crowd is definitely going to be behind him, and I think he's going to feed off of it. So Chris Leavin, but you know, I think maybe second round TKOs.
Well, me being in prison and looking at Jake Rochhold, he looks like he has taken some shots to the face. And I think Chris Leavin is going to give him a couple shots to the face. Going Chris Leavin all the way TKO, first, second round, Papatone.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you guys. I think the home field advantage in MMA is a joke. I think Jake. I think well, everybody's saying, oh, he's the hometown in his hometown. You know, you can lose anywhere in your hometown. And I just think that I think it's going to be the upset of the night. It's not going to be a really pretty fight, probably a snooze fest. But yes, I think your best bet is to go with Jake.
Jake. Okay. Well, anyway, let's move on to the next and last fight on the main card. That would be Dean the Not So Mean to Me Jardine versus Thiago Silva. Oh wow. I'm just saying that G.K. Jardine's got to face a suspect as a crackhead in a pawn shop. So, I mean, he is. And the odd thing is, though, is that he loses to people who are predominantly straight boxers, you know, because he gets knocked to the face. And people who are a little diversified, he beats, like Griffin and you know, some of the others. But so I'm taking Thiago Silva because I think he's got the power hand that is more than gonna rock Keith Jardine's head off, like, you know, one of those rocket cycling kind of.
That's true. Thomas got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go with Silva as well. Silva, Thiago. Yeah,
Are you okay in that, man?
I don't know, man. It's just getting to me.
Okay.
I mean, Keith Jardine, it angers me. Why? I mean, he's like a rock'em sock'em robot. You hit him in the chin, boom, game over.
Oh wow, he's.
He drew on, you know.
It really is a night.
My thing is, Silva only lost in the UFC is to Machida, and I mean, Jardine's been knocked out by Houston Alexander, you know, like knocked out by Houston Alexander. Eventually Silva laid him out. Thiago Silva's coming back hungry, he's going to knock him out too. Thiago Silva, first round TKO. I'm calling for the main event.
Alright, main event. That's Natural Couture versus Antonio
Rodrigo Montero.
I got rid of my truck when I was 11 and lost my rib and half my liver. What you got?
You know what? Captain America's gonna take this into the house, okay? That's final word. Decision.
There we go.
Oh wow.
Thoughts, Joe Bird?
We're gonna pass this one though. Party girl first. That one was kind of rough.
You mean what came out of your ass? Anyway, let me take it back. I'm picking Big Nog, okay? I'm picking Big Nog, Nogueira, because I think in the end, I mean, the man is only 33. He may look like he's taking on more years, but he hasn't, and I think he's got more gas. I think.
I got all the gas.
And that it's going to push him through to some kind of decision. I wish that they would finish before 3 rounds, but I just don't think they're going to.
Actually, Party girl, I definitely agree with you on that, but I'm going to take Randy Couture because straight wrestler, Nogueira likes to lay on his back and try to submit people, but Couture is just going to be smart enough not to get submitted, and I think he's just going to point him out. So I'm going to Captain America on this one.
Alright, folks.
I'm thinking of Brazilian, dang it!
Hey, folks, hey, all I gotta say is, if you guys love us, leave comments, subscribe to Cheddar is Better.
Cheddar is better.
People 83, we will shout y'all out online.
Council Dude.